Exactly, 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 exactly.
With the cooperation of the estate of J.D. Salinger, one of the 20th century's greatest novels has finally come to the stage.
Holden, you should have stayed in school. Holden, and learned the golden rule.
Reginald Van Busey's portrayal of Holden Caulfield is electric.
He's a phony, she's a phony, everyone's a big fat phony.
An inspiration to the imagination.
Well, it was $15 a throw.
I'm not paying for that hoe.
Pay up or else I'll cream you.
But my brother died of leukemia. Leukemia.
See the play that was banned from Broadway.
And do you know why? 'Cause I'm the catcher and the rye. I'm the catcher and the rye. I'm the catcher and the rye. Catcher!
J.D. Salinger's Catcher. Don't miss it. You're a newly recruited terrorist who's just been ordered to assassinate the ambassador to the UN. But who has time for weapon making when you've got a freedom-hating wife and two adorable jihadistas to feed? Now your troubles are over, thanks to...
rice-a-roni, the Taliban Francisco treat.
Assassinating the ambassador will be easy with rice-a-roni. You did remember to buy the envelopes, didn't you, honey?
Rice-a-roni, the Taliban Francisco treat.
I'm sick and tired of all the greed in this world. I'm talking to you, letter G. G always has to one-up J. G's got it good. Great, in fact. J's got jello, but G's got gelato. I know G feels guilty because G jilted J. Of course, J can be a jerk, but G is a total geek. Zah, zah. G guffaws at J's jokes. G is the grand gazoo, and J is his jester. J likes to jest. The only jesting G does is when he's with the in crowd. J only has the j sound. J doesn't have g to fall back on. Despite all this, J is jolly, while G is grim. J is a juvenile, but G is a grown-up. J is junior, while G is his great, 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 great godfather. J can't be a giant, but G is Goliath. J's a regular Joe. J has a job, but G is the GM. Oh, hey, top this G. J has Jesus. Oh yeah, G has God, 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 God. G and J. Looking for love?
I find it hard to find a woman with the same interest as me. Nature. Walks on the beach. Eating carcasses.
If you're a zombie and you're looking for that special someone, go no further than Night of the Living Dead.
You don't know how hard it is to find love. Don't just want some hunk of flesh. Maybe I do. I'm looking for a man who's more than just handsome. I want a man with brains.
Finding your soulless mate is no problem at Night of the Living Dead, and joining is as easy as taking candy from the reanimated corpse of a baby.
I was out in the woods when Cindy come along with man's leg. Remember what you said, honey?
Care for some Chinese? We have similar interests.
Yeah, we both have same tastes in music.
Listen, honey, we're playing our song.
Night of the Living Dead is the top-ranked zombie dating service on the entire West Coast. Make your night to remember a Night of the Living Dead you'll never forget with Night of the Living Dead.
Masterpiece of Crap Theatre, presented by Alabaster Schnook.
Hello, I'm Alabaster Schnook, and welcome to Masterpiece of Crap Theatre. Tonight on Masterpiece of Crap Theatre, we present the lesser-known sequel to Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, The Bride of Pride and Prejudice. The film really should have been called The Brides of Pride and Prejudice, since this is the saga of the least beguiling sisters of the Bennet family. The ill-begotten epic was shot in 1947 and featured yours truly, Alabaster Schnook, in a supporting role as a vulgar Cockney rogue. The Bride of Pride and Prejudice was directed by Sir Michael Palomino, the Italian-English auteur, formerly known simply as Michael Palomino, and later as well, since soon after this film's release, he was stripped of his title. Michael Palomino gained fame for his brilliant romantic hunting film Deer Hunter, and was sunken by his outrageously over-the-top and terribly pretentious story of a tragic gatekeeper called Heaven is the Gate. The Bride of Pride and Prejudice was shot in vivid technorama, the brilliant color transformation process which would revolutionize the industry before the formula was lost in a horrible laundry accident. Unfortunately, The Bride of Pride and Prejudice, the only film shot in technorama, was bought by the English cable television magnate Fred Ferner, who black and whiteified the film for his cable network FNF. Ferner is known as a progressive adventurer and has recently married French sex goddess Brigitte Bardot, the left-wing activist and former plaything for director Roger Vadim. Ferner is also known as the owner of the World Football League team, the Sun City Blackskins, and much negative press has been given to Ms. Bardot for doing the spear chuck, the team's rallying cry. Ugh. But of that particular brand of ugliness, with no further ado, Masterpiece of Crap Theatre presents Jane Austen's The Bride of Pride and Prejudice.
Bum 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 bum.
Mr. Bennet.
Don't be so formal, dear. Call me Mister.
All right. Mister, don't you think it's wonderful that all our daughters are grown up and married?
Not all of them, Mrs. Bennet. You're forgetting about our other daughters, Isabel, Rancy, and Skankler.
Oh. Well, I don't suppose any of gentlemen will be calling upon them.
Don't be so sure about that, Mrs. Bennet. Men can be desperate creatures. You're forgetting. My father married my mother.
Oh. And she was an abominable old hag, wasn't she?
Indeed she was, Mrs. Bennet. Well, I couldn't wait to pop out of the old beast's womb. Probably why I was born 7 months premature.
Oh, look. There's Isabel and Rancy.
Ah, my dear girls, what brings you out from beneath your respective boulders?
Oh, Father, Mother, we've just heard exciting news.
Well, spit it out, yes. Don't leave those gaping holes exposed. The local maggots have never had a more open invitation.
They just released a man from the local penitentiary. And he's single.
Well, what was he in prison for?
Killing his wife.
Yeah, perfectly understandable. Probably a mercy killing.
Mr. Bennet.
And he's on the way over.
Ooh, how delightful.
And that's not all. He's bringing a friend with him. A single male friend.
What does this friend do?
He said they were in some kind of pharmaceutical business.
Oh, a doctor.
Yes. Perhaps he could prescribe something for this pain in my gluteus maximus.
Oh, Mr. Bennet, I've had just enough of your Skankler. What brings you out of the stockyard?
Oh, nothing special. I was just wondering what all the hubbub was all about.
The hubbub, as you so quaintly put it, has been caused by the imminent arrival of our two gentlemen callers.
The doorbell. I wonder who it could be.
Oh, probably just those two dudes for you and Isabel.
Those two dudes are probably our eligible bachelors. One of them is even a doctor of some sort. Here are our two handsome gentlemen callers now.
Why, thank you, Mrs. Bennet. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Perry Sy. This is my esteemed colleague, Opie M. Diller.
Ah, Mr. Diller, how do you do?
How do you do?
Yes.
How do you do, Mr. Bennet?
How do you do?
How do you do, Isabel?
How do you do? Of course, you've met my sister, Rancy.
How do you do, Rancy?
How do you do?
I'm Skankler. How do you do?
How do you do?
I asked you first.
Fine. You have one of those enchanting new television sets over there.
Yes, but it's not plugged in. It needs a wire or a cable or some such silly thing.
Perhaps you could use your finger, sort of a digital cable.
Well, I shan't do that just now, but perhaps in the foreseeable future.
So, Mr. Diller, I understand you're a doctor.
Yeah, I've been known to prescribe a dose that would remedy one's ills. But, I was wondering if there was a place around here I could do a couple things,
The
like...
lavatory. Yes.
You have a laboratory?
No, my dear man. I meant the washroom. You men of science certainly have one-track minds.
Yes, I guess that's true. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Certainly.
Don't be long.
So, Isabel,
Yes, Perry?
I'm concerned for your well-being. Are you insured?
Oh, don't worry. Daddy has taken out policies on all of us.
On all of yous, huh? Well then, what I'm trying to say is, Isabel, I love you.
Oh, Perry!
Isabel, will you marry me?
You mean you don't mind my obnoxious stench?
Oh, baby, when I'm near you, all I smell is green. The green grass of home, that is.
Oh, Perry, you slay me.
In due time, dear. Due time.
What's the matter, Dr. Diller? Do you have a cold?
Yeah, that's it. I have a cold. But unfortunately, I need money for more medicine.
What kind of medicine do you need, Dr. Diller?
It's a sort of powder medicine.
Snuff?
No, I need much, much more.
Oh, will 30 doubloons cover it, Dr. Diller?
Yeah, 30 doubloons will do just fine. And please, call me Opie.
Oh, all right then, Opie.
Oh, Rancy, I love you. Will you marry me?
Oh, Mother, he's the most impossible man. He's needy, he's lazy, he's kind of goofy looking. And
what, dear?
And he's a doctor, which means he must be awfully wealthy. Oh, Mother, I think I love him.
Well, run along, dear. You better go and catch him. He's just what you deserve.
I'll marry you, Opie. I will. Come on. Come on.
Oh, isn't it wonderful, Mrs. Bennet? Isabel and Rancy are getting married.
Yes. But what about poor Skankler?
Ooh, I wonder who that could be.
Please, Governor, could you spare a couple of quid for a cup of tea?
A cup of tea? Nothing. Skankler, get this gentleman a bottle of your finest whiskey.
Oh, Governor, you saw right through me, you did.
Never mind that. Oh, what's your name, young fellow?
Wally. Wally Scurvy.
Scurvy?
Scurvy by name, scurvy by nature, if you know what I mean, sir.
Yes. Skankler, allow me to introduce you to, Mr. Scurvy.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Mr. Scurvy.
My, but this one's got some tender bags of fun, ain't she?
Oh, Mr. Scurvy.
Please, call me...
Wally?
That's the chap. Call me Wally. And who's this? She wouldn't be bad for a tumble in the weeds herself.
Please.
A little uptight, but nothing a good poke in the bum wouldn't cure, eh, sir?
That, my good sir, is my wife.
1,000 apologies, sir. I thought she was a mere handmaid. And they're usually as loose as a fat man's belt after 3 plates of mutton, if you know what I mean.
You're a quaint little chap there, Wally. And as for the little lady, after a few glasses of sherry, well, she'll spread her legs faster than you can say Constantinople.
Sir?
Words to that effect. Anyhow, I've had my mind on a tight-buttock young stable boy, Malcolm.
I see, sir.
Yes, devil, I imagine. Now, Scurvy, if you were to marry our dear Skankler, I'd make sure you had a key to the master bedroom, as well as the liquor cabinet.
Sir, you're a man after me own arms.
Yes, just not your liver.
Scarlotta, will you marry me?
My name's Skankler.
Dear, the man doesn't even remember his own name. Don't be such a stickler for details.
Oh, I suppose you're right, Ma. Oh, Wally, you can call me Scarlotta or Skid Rowa or Slidophagus. Whatever. As long as you call me Mrs. Scurvy.
Isn't it wonderful, Mrs. Bennet? A triple wedding.
A triple wedding? I'll drink to that.
We'll all drink to that.
A triple wedding!
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum bum. Bum bum bum. Silver spheres spewed out, beer spitting, storming funnels, raining sternum, belching pickles on the nickel. Tulips tiptoe, pray for rainbows, free to be the bee for which I sting. With speed indeed you'll heed the reckoning. Golden gumdrops, suck down rim shots, boiling bat juice, hot and chartreuse, hamsters damning, gerbil cramming, robotic thunder, birds will plunder, pushing you right through a VI swing. Solid or clear your fear, the reckoning. Roiling rivers, causing shivers, raunchy redneck vampires reflect, metal acoustic plays chin music, pate spread for the living dead. Around the roses, collard greens will ring. With bloodshot stares, beware the reckoning.
This man has come out of the fucking gutter. All you want is for this gutter man to take this woman away.
I'm not here.
Oh,
I can hear everything you're saying.
Sorry, gutter man. Gutter man.
This is bonus DVD features here.
Throw down the hand as you're laughing. We probably got enough. Throw down the hand as you're laughing. Throw it down as you're laughing. Alright, well that's okay.
Listen, honey, they're playing our song.
Yeah.
Just having fun. Okay.
Wonder who that could be.
Pardon me, Governor. Could you please spare a permit here or how does it
Skankler! One glass, you'll find a space of blast. Neat, bitch!
Alright, start. Yes. This has been a Nivlem production.
Nivlam.